Practice. Number 1. Listen to a teacher talking in a history class.
I want you to write an essay about World War II. This time you will choose your own topic. For example, you can write about the causes of the war. Or you can write about an influential leader such as Winston Churchill. As always, this essay must be typed. If you have any problems coming up with a topic, please come and talk to me.
What is probably true about essays for the class? Number 2. Listen to a school secretary talking in class.
Hello, students. I would like to introduce Mrs. Howell. Please join me in welcoming her. She will be your new science teacher for the next few months. For those who haven't heard, Mr. Kent was injured in a boating accident during the summer holidays. Thankfully, he wasn't seriously injured. He just needs a while to recover from his injuries.
What is probably true about the new teacher? Number 3. Listen to a teacher talking in a PE class.
We are going to continue with our soccer tournament today, so everybody find the team you were on last time. If you're the team captain, the schedule is posted on the bulletin board. Have a look at it and see who you play. It's up to the captains to make sure everyone gets equal time on the field. Remember, we're here to play hard, but I want you to have fun too.
What can be inferred about the soccer teams? Number 4. Listen to a conversation between a student and a teacher.
Well, Susan, I must say I am really glad to see you today.
Oh, why, Mr. Rains? I never miss your class.
I know that. It's just that I was driving down Cross Street yesterday, and I know you live in that area because I sometimes see you walking home that way. Anyway, I saw a house on fire, and I was a little worried about you.
Oh, that wasn't my house. That was number 26. Nobody was hurt.
What does the man mean when he says,
Well, Susan, I must say I am really glad to see you today.
Number 5. Listen to a conversation between a student and the school nurse.
Come in. Are you sick?
No, I'm not sick. I'm afraid to go to class.
What are you afraid of?
Well, I heard that a lot of students have diabetes these days. I'm scared that I might catch the disease from someone at school.
Oh, you can't catch diabetes. The diabetes you're thinking of is type 2 diabetes, and young people who are overweight and don't exercise enough get it. So, you can go to your classes, no problem.
What does the nurse mean when she says,
Oh, you can't catch diabetes?
Questions 6 through 8. Listen to a conversation between a student and the school principal.
Hi, Mr. Wood.
Oh, hi.
Sharon. My name is Sharon, and I'm in class 12G.
Well, hello, Sharon. It's nice to talk to you.
I just wanted to say welcome. We're so glad you're here.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I'm here too. Many students like you have come up to welcome me to the school. You have all been so nice. I'm really beginning to feel like a lucky principal.
I guess you don't know Principal Smith. He was really so strict and not really very kind. Lots of students didn't like him. We are just glad to have someone like you for a new principal.
Now answer the questions. Number 6. What can be inferred about the girl? Number 7. Why does the new principal feel lucky? Number 8. What does the girl imply when she says,
We are just glad to have someone like you for a new principal.
Questions 9 through 11. Listen to a conversation between a student and the guidance counselor.
Come in, please. What's on your mind?
Well, I've been thinking a lot about my future recently, and I think I need to talk to someone about it.
Well, you've come to the right place. What have you been thinking about?
I've always had this dream to become a ballerina. I've been taking a ballet class for a few years now, but I'm starting to think that I just don't have the talent. My ballet teacher says I should focus on my studies because not many people become professional ballerinas.
That's probably good advice. It's always good to do well in your studies no matter what you do.
Now answer the questions. Number 9. Why does the girl need to talk to someone? Number 10. What does the school counselor mean when he says,
Well, you've come to the right place.
Number 11. What is probably true about the girl's dance teacher? Questions 12 through 14. Listen to a conversation between two friends.
Hey, Rochelle, I've got a great idea about what we should do this summer.
You've got a great idea. Ha!
I know. Maybe building a boat was kind of crazy.
I think you already know how I feel about that idea. So, what is it then, this great idea?
I think we should make a movie. I found my dad's old 8mm camera in the basement the other day. He said I can have it if I want. I know you'll say yes to this idea. You know why? Because I want you to star in the film. What do you say?
Now answer the questions. Number 12. What can be inferred about building a boat? Number 13. What does the girl imply when she says,
You've got a great idea.
Number 14. Why does the boy know the girl will say yes to his idea? Questions 15 through 18. Listen to a teacher talking in a history class.
The Crusades were basically a series of wars between Christians and Muslims during the Middle Ages. The wars went on for centuries, killing thousands of people and destroying important cities. There were numerous crusades. However, the Fifth Crusade was notable because it was both successful and peaceful. The leader of the Fifth Crusade was the German Emperor Frederick II. Frederick was different from the leaders of other crusades. He spoke Arabic perfectly, the language of most Muslims. And he was familiar with Arabic culture. So when he went to the Middle East, he did not have to raise his sword, not even once. Instead, he talked with the Muslim leaders. That's how he was able to make peace in the Middle East.
Now answer the questions. Number 15. According to the teacher, why was the Fifth Crusade notable? Number 16. What can be inferred about the leaders of other crusades? Number 17. What does the teacher mean when he says,
So, when he went to the Middle East, he did not have to raise his sword, not even once.
Number 18. How was Frederick II able to make peace in the Middle East? Questions 19 through 21. Listen to a teacher talking in a biology class.
The body of the giant panda is like that of most bears. It has a small stomach that is perfect for a carnivore. It also has sharp teeth for cutting meat. So why then does the panda not eat meat? 99% of the food it eats is bamboo. So what makes the panda choose bamboo over meat? A new study suggests that the panda can't actually taste meat. The panda can certainly taste bamboo, and that's why it prefers to eat bamboo. But eating bamboo is hard for the panda, because it has to eat about 16 hours a day to get enough food. Otherwise, it might starve to death.
Now answer the questions. Number 19. What can be inferred about the giant panda's body? Number 20. What does the teacher imply when he says,
So why then does the panda not eat meat?
Number 21. Why does the panda not eat meat? Questions 22 through 24. Listen to a teacher talking in a history class.
World War I was a new war, but generals still wanted to fight in the same old way. They made their soldiers march out towards the enemy and fight them at close range. But unlike in the past, the enemy in World War I had machine guns that could fire long distances. So the generals needed to find a new, modern way of fighting. The British came up with a solution. They invented a steel-plated car with machine guns. Of course, we know this car as the first tank. The tank protected the soldiers inside from machine gun fire as it drove towards the enemy. This meant the soldiers could shoot the enemy up close.
Now answer the questions. Number 22. What does the teacher imply about soldiers during World War I? Number 23. What does the teacher imply when he says,
The generals needed to find a new, modern way of fighting?
Number 24. Why were soldiers able to shoot the enemy up close? Questions 25 through 27. Listen to part of a discussion in a science class.
We often think that we know everything there is to know about all the different species of creatures on the earth. But that is simply not true. There are thousands and thousands of undiscovered species still out there. Nobody knows for sure. Many of these species are in our oceans. This is not really surprising because most of the oceans on our planet are still unexplored. Scientists think there may be up to 750,000 undiscovered species in the oceans. That is a lot of species.
Wow, that's amazing. Have any new species been found recently?
Yes, there are thousands of new species found every year, sometimes up to 50 per day. And there is a lot we can learn from these discoveries. So it is important that scientists and explorers keep finding and studying them.
Now answer the questions. Number 25. What does the teacher mean when he says,
Nobody knows for sure.
Number 26. What is probably true about undiscovered species in the ocean? Number 27. Why is it important for scientists to keep finding new species?